Hello and a warm welcome to all my dear little girls and boys in grade 5. Today I have come with my English lesson for you. And what is our lesson going to be today? A very interesting lesson. Lesson number 7. Now, as you all know, we have started unit number 4. Let's celebrate. So, our lesson number 7 is going to talk about some other special celebrations around the world. Grade 5 එකේ මගේ දුවලා පුතාලා ඔන්න දැන් අදත් ටීචාවා ඉංග්‍රීසි ලෙසන් එක අරගෙන පුතාලා දුවලා දැන් පටන් අරගෙන තියෙන යුනිට් 4 එක. නේද පුතේ? Let's celebrate තමයි අපේ යුනිට් number 4. අද අපිට කරන්න තියෙන lesson number 7. අපි යුනිට් number 4 එකෙන් let's celebrate කියලා celebrations ගැනනේ පුතේ අපි දැන් දිගටම කතා කරගෙන ආවේ. මතකයිනේ මගේ පුතාලට? ඉතින් අද lesson number 7 එකෙන් අපි තවත් celebrations ගැන කතා කරනවා. Now I want you to take a look at my first slide over here. I think you will get an idea because we are going to talk about celebrations around the world. We are going to talk about some celebrations which happens around the world. අපි අද කතා කරන්නේ පුතේ දැන් මගේ පුතාලට පේනවනේ මේ ස්ලයිඩ් එකේ තියෙනවා අපි කතා කරන්නේ ලෝකෙ වටේම තියෙන celebrations ගැන. අපි ලෝකෙ වටේ ගොඩක් celebrations තියෙනවනේ පුතේ. අපි ඒකෙන් කීපයක් අරගෙන අද පුතාලා දුවලාගේ grade 5 එකේ pupils book එකේ අපි ලෝකෙ පුරාම තියෙන celebrations වලින් සමහරක් අලුත් දේවල් පුතාලට ඉගෙන ගන්නත් පුළුවන් ලෝකෙ වටේම තියෙන celebration සමහර දේවල් කොයි වගේද කියලා පුතාලට දැනගන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඔන්න අද ටීචර්ත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා අපි අපේ lesson එක කරනවා. Celebrations around the world. Now because there are so many celebrations happening around the world in so many other countries, as we cannot talk about all the things that happen around the world, we have selected some of the festivals, some of the celebrations which happen around the world. And I know that you have brought your pupils book and your workbook with you so that you can concentrate on the lesson and you can do it with me. දොල පුතාලා pupils book එකයි workbook එකයි දෙකම අරගෙනයි අපේ lesson එක අද අපි පටන් ගන්න යන්නේ නේද පුතේ? පුතාලා ලෑස්තිනේ වැඩ කරන්න. So now I want you to turn to your pupils book, lesson number 7 in unit number 4. Let's go and see what we have to talk about in our lesson today. Right. So now it's time for you to open your pupils book and come to this page. මගේ පුතාලා දැන් pupils book එක අරගෙන මෙන්න මේ පිටුවට පෙරලා ගන්න ඕනේ. දැන් අපි කරන්නේ lesson 7 එකනේ පුතේ. In your pupils book, you must turn to unit number 4 and lesson number 7. And in that page, you get these pictures. Now, in my lesson today, we are going to talk about celebrations around the world. අපි අපේ ලෝකේ අනිත් රටවල් වල තියෙන celebrations ගැන තමයි ඔන්න අද අපේ lesson 7 එකෙන් කතා කරන්නේ. දැන් මගේ පුතාලට මේ pictures දැක්කහම සමහරක් දේවල් පුතාලට එකපාර අඳුර ගන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි සමහර දේවල් ඔයගලන්ට අලුත්. නේද පුතේ? Now I want you to look at the pictures one by one. How many pictures have we got here? We have 5 pictures. අපිට කීයක්ද පුතේ මෙතන පින්තූරු තියෙන්නේ? පින්තූර 5ක් තියෙනවා. හොඳට බලන්න මගේ පුතාලගේ පොත දිග ඇරලා pupils book එකේ lesson number 7 unit 4 එකේ ඒ පිටුවේ මේ තියෙන පින්තූරු දිහා හොඳට බලන්න ඕනේ මගේ පුතාලා. First of all, take a look at picture number 1. Now, in my lesson number 7, we are going to listen today. It's all about listening and then answering the questions. And it's a listening activity actually. So before we start anything else, you have to look at the pictures and then we are going to learn about these pictures. And then later on, we are going to put them together. Then we are going to see what these pictures symbolize. And then you are going to do your workbook activities as well. දැන් පුතාලා මේ lesson 7 එකෙන් පුතේ අපිට listening activity එකක් තියෙන්නේ. පුතාලට හොඳට ඇහුම්කන් දීලා මේ පින්තූරු ගැන මේ පින්තූරු වලින් කියන දේවල් අපි තෝරගන්න ඕනේ. අපි මේ pictures බලලා pictures වලින් විස්තරේ කියවලා මොකක්ද කියලා අපි pictures identify කරන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් ඊට කලින් අපි දැනගන්න එපයි පුතේ මොනවද මේ pictures වලින් කියන්නේ කියලා නේද? So first of all, we are going to learn about these 5 pictures. Now look at the first one. As I told you, how many of you can recognize what this picture is? මගේ පුතාලා දුවලගෙන් කී දෙනෙකුට මෙන්න මේ පින්තූරේ කලින් දැකලා මේ මොකක්ද කියන එක මතකද? අපි ගොඩ දෙනෙකුට සමහර විට දන්නේ නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right? So now I want you to take a good look at this picture. හොඳට පින්තූරේ දිහා බලලා පින්තූරේ මතක තියාගන්න. ටීචර් පුතාලට කියලා දෙනවා මොනවද මේ පින්තූර වලින් කියලා දෙන්නේ කියලා මොන විදිහේ සෙලිබ්‍රේෂන්ස් අපි මේ පින්තූර වලින් අපිට ගෙනල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි මේ හැම දෙයක්ම ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. පුතාලා හොඳට මේ පික්චර්ස් දිහා බලලා ඉස්සලා හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න මේ මොනවද කියලා. Now look at the second picture. Now, most of you will not know what this first picture is, but most of you, almost all of you will know what the second picture is. මොකද්ද පුතේ අපිට මේ දෙවෙනි picture එකෙන් තියෙන්නේ? It is our national flag. It is our national flag. And what do you think that we are going to talk about using this second picture? We'll see. I will tell you all about it when we do a lesson in detail. Look at the third picture. Is this Vesak lanterns? Are they Vesak lanterns? Vesak lanterns වගේ නේද පුතේ? අපි කතා කරුවේ Vesak festival එක ගැන. Vesak lanterns වගේම ලස්සන picture එකක්. You have to look at this very carefully and keep in mind, because when we learn, then you will remember and then you can recall and say what this festival is all about. Okay, then look at picture number 4. I hope you all can see the numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4. Look at number 4. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So now I think you know we are going to talk about the New Year festival looking at picture number 4. Right. So that's it. Then what is this? Picture number 5. What are these? Are they garden tools? They look like. නේද පුතේ? බලන්න මෙන්න මේ පස්වෙනි රූපෙ දිහා ෆ්ලැග් එකක් නේද ඒක. අපිට තියෙනවා tools දෙකක්. අපි බලමු මොනවද අපිට ඒ තියෙන පික්චර් එකෙන් අපිට කතා කරන්න තියෙන ෆෙස්ටිවල් එක, සෙලිබ්‍රේෂන් එක කියලා. Teacher is going to take you to my next slide and we are going to start learning about these 5 pictures. Because we are talking about let's celebrate in our unit number 4, these 5 pictures are here for us to talk about some celebrations, some festivals. So let's move forward and see what these festivals and celebrations are. Now, before we start our lesson, I told you that it is a listening activity. You must listen carefully, look at the things that the teacher has brought you and listen to what I'm teaching you, because at the end of our lesson, you have a little activity to do in your pupils book as well. Okay? Right. So now, I'm going to talk about a very, very special, colorful festival. The Lantern Festival in China. Now, please look at this. The Lantern Festival in China. Now, this festival is happening in China. දැන් පුතේ අපි මේ කතා කරන ෆෙස්ටිවල් එක කොයි රටේද තියෙන්නේ? China වල තියෙන්නේ. China වල තියෙන ලස්සන ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකක් ගැන තමයි ඔන්න දැන් අපි කතා කරන්න යන්නේ. The Lantern Festival. දැන් ටීචර් පාඩම පටන් ගන්නකොට ඇහුවා නේද පුතාලගෙන් පිච් එකක් පෙන්නලා මේ වෙසක් ලැන්ටර්න්ස් ද කියලා. ඔන්න මේ තියන්නේ පුතේ ඒ වෙසක් ලැන්ටර්න්ස් වගේම චයිනා වල තියෙන ලැන්ටර්න් ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකක්. It is called the Lantern Festival. Where is it? It is in China. මොන රටේද තියෙන්නේ? චයිනා වල තියෙන්නේ. මොකද්ද මේ ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකට කියන්නේ? Lantern Festival කියලා. Right. So now I have a little description about this festival. You have to listen carefully. ඔන්න දැන් පුතේ ටීචර් කියලා දෙනවා මොකද්ද මේ ෆෙස්ටිවල් එක කියලා. පුතාලා දුවලා හොඳට අහගන්න ඕනේ. පස්සේ අපි පික්චර්ස් සිලෙක්ට් කරන්න ඕනේ අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේවල් එක්ක. Right? Okay. This is a Chinese festival. It marks the end of the Chinese New Year. මොකද්ද පුතේ පළවෙනි sentence එකෙන් කියන්නේ? This is a Chinese festival. Now look at these pictures. When you look at these pictures, when you see these little children, you can see that they are from the country China. They are Chinese people. Are they Sri Lankan children? ලංකාවේ ඉන්න මගේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා වගේ දේකොල්ලෝ නෑ නේද පුතේ ටිකක් වෙනස් නේද පුතාලා දුවලාට දැකපු ගමන්ම කියන්න පුළුවන් මේක ලංකාවේ ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකක් නෙමෙයි මේක චයිනීස් ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකක්. This is a Chinese festival. It marks the end of the Chinese New Year. ඒ කියන්නේ පුතේ මේ ෆෙස්ටිවල් එක තියන්නේ ඒගොල්ලොන්ගේ අවුරුද්ද අවසන් කරලා අලුත් අවුරුද්දක් පටන් ගන්නකොට. To mark the end of the new Chinese New Year. They mark the end of the Chinese New Year. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒගොල්ලොන්ගේ අවුරුදු දැන් අපිට තියෙනවානේ සිංහල අවුරුද්ද. We have a Sinhala and Tamil New Year. So they also have their Chinese New Year. So at the end of that Chinese New Year festival, they celebrate this Lantern Festival to finish their New Year celebrations. So they have this festival at the end of their New Year. අලුත් අවුරුදු ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකේ අන්තිමට අලුත් අවුරුදු ෆෙස්ටිවල් එක ඉවර කරන්නේ මෙන්න මේ ලැන්ටන් ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකෙන්. This is a Chinese festival. It marks the end of the Chinese New Year. Chinese අයගේ තියෙන අවුරුද්දේ අලුත් අවුරුද්ද සෙලිබ්‍රේට් කරනකොට ඒක අවසන් කරන්න තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ මෙන්න මේ ලැන්ටන් ෆෙස්ටිවල් එක තියන්නේ. On this day, children go out and carry paper lanterns. On this day, children go out and carry paper lanterns. ඒ කියන්නේ පුතේ මේ දවසට ඒ කියන්නේ මේ Chinese ලැන්ටන් ෆෙස්ටිවල් එක දවසට පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා ලැන්ටන්ස් අරගෙන ඒගොල්ලෝ එළියට යනවා ලැන්ටන්ස් අරගෙන ඒ ලැන්ටන්ස් හදලා තියෙන්නේ මොනවා වලින්ද? පේපර් වලින්. ඒ කියන්නේ කොළ වලින් කඩදාසි වලින් හදපු ලැන්ටන්ස් තමයි මේ තියන්නේ පුතේ මේගොල්ලෝ පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. අපි හදන්නේ අපේ වෙසක් කූඩු ඒ වගේ නේද? We also have our වෙසක් lanterns. They are all made out of paper. So like that, even in China, they also have their lantern festival and the little children carry lanterns. They go out and those lanterns are made out of paper. They solve riddles on lanterns. What does that mean? They solve riddles on lanterns. මේ පුංචි තියෙන වෙසක් කූඩු වගේ මේ තියෙන ලැන්ටන්ස් වල පුතේ පොඩි රිඩල්ස් තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ පුංචි පුංචි ප්‍රහෙලිකා දැන් පුතාලට පේනවද? Can you see there is something written in on these little paper lanterns. They are carrying them. Can you see how happy they are? Look at their faces. They are running with the lanterns, right? And there are little riddles. Can you see? Look at the second picture. There she's trying to read the riddle written on the lantern. මේ lanterns හැම එකකම පුතේ පොඩි තියෙනවා විසඳන්න චූටි ප්‍රහෙලිකා පොඩි clues වගේ දේවල් දීලා තියෙනවා. I think ඒක it's a very interesting festival. Children will love it because they love to go taking the paper lanterns, go out, and it looks very beautiful at night to hold the lanterns, go out and play. They solve riddles. දැන් ඒක ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ චාරිත්‍රවල තියෙන එක දෙයක් පුතේ. ඒක ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකක්. දැන් අපිට ඒ වගේ නැහැනේ. How do we celebrate our lantern festival? That is our Vesak festival. We also have lanterns. We also hang them out and it's a very colorful, bright event in Sri Lanka, a religious festival. But we do not have any riddles written on the lanterns. Don't we? අපිට නෑනේ පුතේ එහෙම අපිට අපේ සංස්කෘතියේ නෑනේ අපිට ඒ වගේ ලැන්ටන්ස් වල තියෙන දෙයක් සෝල්ව් කරන එහෙම එකක් අපිට නෑ. හැබැයි අපිටත් තියෙනවා ලැන්ටන්ස් එල්ලන ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකක් නේද? So it's similar to us. Only thing is they have to the little children get together and solve the riddles written on the lanterns. So what is this festival called? It is the Lantern Festival. And where is it happening? It's happening in China. Now there are some beautiful pictures which I have brought to show you, and you can see how this Chinese lantern festival is happening. Now this is the Chinese lantern festival. I hope you can see. They solve riddles on lanterns. එහෙම තිබුණා නේද පුතේ අපේ ටෙක්ස්ට් එකේ? They solve riddles on lanterns. Now you can see very clearly. Can you see? Not only the little children, but even the older children, like you and the other children who are older to you, they also enjoy themselves reading these riddles, solving them. නේද පුතේ පුංචි පුංචි ප්‍රහේලිකා කියවලා ඒවා විසඳලා ඒගොල්ලෝ හරි ආසාවෙන් තමයි මේ ෆෙස්ටිවල් එක සෙලිබ්‍රේට් කරන්නේ. Can you see? They are the school children, I suppose, and they are enjoying their lantern festival like this. So what can you see? They make beautiful paper lanterns. Can you see? Can you look at the paper lanterns? And they lit all these lanterns. Can you see the riddles written? And then they are so colorful. They are in bright colors. I think sometimes in Sri Lanka also you see these kind of lanterns hanging. අපේ සමහර වෙලාවට මගේ පුතාලා දැකලා තියෙනවා නේද ලංකාවෙත් මෙන්න මේ විදිහේ Chinese වගේ lanterns අපේ සමහර වෙලාවට දකින්න තියෙනවා. But we do not celebrate it as a festival. We do not have a lantern festival, right? So now this is how they have all their lanterns, and this is how they celebrate that particular lantern festival. It's a very colorful, bright event, and because it is related with their New Year celebrations, it's even more important and even more fun-filled experience for them because they celebrate it with their new year. Right, so that is our lantern festival, which is in China. So now it's time for us to move on to our next slide. We'll see what else we have to learn. Now, the Chinese Lantern Festival is one of the celebrations that we learned, and I have another celebration here. We are going to talk about another celebration that is happening all over the world. Now, the Chinese Lantern Festival happens only in China, but this celebration, this particular event that we are going to talk about happens all over the world. මුළු ලෝකෙම හුඟක් රටවල් වල දැන් පුතේ Chinese lantern festival එක තියෙන්නේ චයිනා වල විතරයිනේ. හැබැයි දැන් අපි කතා කරන්න යන දේ ලෝකෙ ගොඩාක් රටවල් වල celebrate කරන celebration එකක්. අපිට ඒක festival එකක්ම කියන්න බෑ. ඒක celebration එකක්. Right? So what is this? What are we going to talk about? Look at this picture. I hope you saw that picture when we started our lesson. Can you recognize this over here? This flag? Okay, right now we are going to talk about something very important. Okay, May Day. May Day. මොකද්ද පුතේ May Day කියන්නේ? May දිනය. May කියලා කියන්නේ May මාසෙටනේ නේද? May කියලා කියන්නේ අපි May මාසෙට. එතකොට May මාසේ අපි සමරනවා May දිනය කියලා එකක්. May Day. Now we'll read and see what this celebration is all about. People celebrate it on 1st of May. People celebrate it on 1st of May. කවදාද පුතේ මේ කියන celebration එක celebrate කරන්නේ? May මාසේ පළවෙනිදා. May මාසේ පළවෙනිදා. It's a public holiday. It's a public holiday. This particular day, the people celebrate this special day which is called the May Day on the 1st of May. May මාසේ පළවෙනිදා තමයි මේ දිනය අපි සමරන්නේ. එතකොට ඒක public holiday එකක්. It's a public holiday. මොකද්ද පුතේ public holiday කියන්නේ? ඒක අපි හැමෝටම නිවාඩු දවසක්. ඒක public. පොදුවේ හැමෝටම නිවාඩු දවසක් තමයි ඒක. දැන් සමහර නිවාඩු තියෙනවනේ අපිට එක්ක සිංහල අයට විතරයි නැත්නම් ඒක අපි හැමෝටම නෑ. දැන් බැංකු නිවාඩුවක් අපි හැමෝටම ලැබෙන්නේ නෑ. පොය නිවාඩුව අපි හැමෝටම ලැබෙනවා. ඒ වගේ නිවාඩුවක් තමයි public holiday එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. So this particular day, the May Day is a public holiday. It's a celebration of the working people. It's a celebration of who? It is a celebration of the working people. කවුද පුතේ working people කියලා කියන්නේ? working people කියලා කියන්නේ වැඩ කරන ජනතාව. ඔන්න දැන් මගේ පුතාලා අහලා තියෙනවා නේද ලෝක කම්කරු දිනය කියලා. අහලා තියෙනවා නේ පුතේ? ලෝක කම්කරු දිනය. මේ ඩේ මැයි පළවෙනිදා තමයි පුතේ මේ ලෝක කම්කරු දිනය කියන එක පටන් ගත්තේ. එතකොට මැයි පළවෙනිදා මුළු ලෝකෙම ඉන්න කම්කරුවෝ මෙන්න මේ මැයි දිනය ගැන මේ මැයි පෙළපාලි ගිහිල්ලා මේ මැයි දිනේ සමරනවා. පළවෙනිදා මැයි පළවෙනිදා තමයි මේ celebration එක තියෙන්නේ. It's a celebration of the working people. Working people are the people who celebrate this event. So it is a very special day for the working people. වැඩ කරන ජනතාව. දැන් වැඩ කරන ජනතාව කිව්වම හැමෝම වැඩ කරනවනේ නේද පුතේ? But අපි කියන්නේ කම්කරුවෝ කියලා. Those people who work very hard, we all have worked very hard, but there are particular people who work for a allocated time period. අපි පැය 8ක් වැඩ කරනවා කියලා කියනවනේ. එතකොට අපි ඒ වෙනුවෙන් වැඩ කරන ජනතාව වෙනුවෙන් තමයි මෙන්න මේ මැයි පළවෙනිදා මේ day කියන එක celebrate කරන්නේ. So it's a celebration of the working people. There are celebrations in many countries. There are celebrations in many countries around the world. Most of the countries, because all the countries have laborers, those who kamkaru innawani puthe හැම රටකම ඉන්නවා. So they all celebrate this special day which is called the May Day, and then they celebrate it and it has become a public holiday. හැමෝටම නිවාඩුවක් දීලා තියෙනවා. එදාට කවුරුත් වැඩ කරන්නේ නැහැ because it is a celebration of the working people. So people do not go to work on this day, 1st of May. That is a holiday. They stay at home and they have different celebrations. Okay? So people celebrate it on 1st of May. It's a public holiday. It's a celebration of the working people. There are celebrations in many countries. So this is how they celebrate this May Day. Let's have a look at our next slide. May Day celebrations around the world. Now this is how they celebrate the May Day. කම්කරු දිනය, වැඩ කරන අයගේ දිනය, the day of the working people. So this is how they celebrate it. Now look at the pictures. They go on processions. They go on parades. They dress up in red. Can you see? They dress up in red, hold flags, and go on parades to celebrate the working people. Right? This is how they go. They hold the flags. Can you see? Can you remember? I asked you whether they are garden tools. Can you see? This is the symbol of the working people. They celebrate the May Day, commemorating all the people who work, all the hard-working people. So they go in procession, thinking of them, celebrating them, and everybody is so enthusiastic as working people. And then they dress up in red because May Day, there is a specific color because red color is the color of the working people. So they dress up in red color, they hold flags in red color, and then they go in parades. රතු පාට ඇඳලා රතු පාට flags අරගෙන නේද red color flags අරගෙන පුතාලා දුවලට පේනවනේ මේ ඒගොල්ලන් parade එකෙන් යනවා. Right? Like this. Now even in Sri Lanka we celebrate the 1st of May, May Day. We also have processions, different political parties. They have their rallies and people gather and then they celebrate and then they commemorate the heroes who have died for the freedom of the country, the hard-working people. අපේ රටෙත් තියෙනවනේ පුතේ. අපේ රටේ තියෙන විවිධ දේශපාලන පක්ෂවලින් ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒ පක්ෂවලට ඉන්න අය ඒ තැන්වලට එකතු වෙලා ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ නිදහස වෙනුවෙන් සටන් කරපු අය මතක් කරලා මේ විදිහට පෙළපාලියක් ගිහිල්ලා නේද parade එකක් යනවා. They go in procession and they celebrate it like that. May Day, workers of the world unite. All the working people, they get together. Sometimes they sing songs. Now, not like in our country. In other countries, these celebrations are different to each other. සමහර රටවල් වල මේවා හරීම විනෝද ජනක විදියට විනෝදෙන් හරිම ඒගොල්ලන් සෙලිබ්‍රේට් කරනවා. සමහරක් අය ඒක ටිකක් ඒගොල්ලන් politically ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒවා සෙලිබ්‍රේට් කරනවා. ඉතින් එතකොට එක එක විදිහට එක එක රටවල් now in this country they have the red color flags but they have not worn any red color clothing. But they symbolize that red color by carrying a flag and going in procession. So this is how they dress up in red, hold flags and go on parades to celebrate the working people. So now this is all about the May Day. The working people celebrate the May Day and it is celebrated worldwide. All over the world, the people tend to celebrate this 1st of May, which is called the May Day. May පළවෙනිදා ලෝක May දිනය, කම්කරුවන්ගේ දිනය. Right, so now let's take a look at our next slide because we had 5 pictures. I hope you can remember. අපි pictures 5ක් තියෙනවනේ නේද පුතේ? ඔන්න දැන් අපි දෙකක් ගැන කතා කරා. We spoke about 2 pictures. What is the first one? It is the Chinese Lantern Festival and now we spoke about the May Day. Right, let's have a look at our next slide. Oh, now look at this. Can you remember this picture? මතකද පුතාලට? මෙන්න මේ picture එක. Right? And here it is all about Halloween. Halloween. මගේ දුවලා පුතාලා Halloween කියලා දෙයක් අහලා තියෙනවද මීට කලින්? Have you heard about this festival before? Halloween. We celebrate Halloween on 31st of October. We celebrate Halloween on 31st of October. Now you have to remember we do not celebrate this Halloween festival in Sri Lanka. අපිට Halloween දැන් අපි ලංකාවේ festivals ගැන විතරක් නෙවෙයිනේ පුතේ කතා කරන්නේ නේද? We spoke about a Chinese festival, then we spoke about the May Day that of course we celebrate in Sri Lanka. Now Halloween we do not celebrate as a big festival in Sri Lanka, but this is celebrated in other countries. Okay, when do we celebrate the Halloween? මොකද පුතේ මේ word එක Halloween. Halloween, Halloween. Halloween. We celebrate Halloween on 31st of October. කවදද celebrate කරන දවස? 31st of October. October මාසේ 31 වෙනිදා. 31st of October. It's a fun holiday for children. It's a fun holiday for children, not in our country. Okay, we do not have fun holidays for children in our country, no, to celebrate Halloween. So it's a fun holiday for children. In the countries who celebrate Halloween, it's a holiday for them. On that day, what do children do? On that day, children dress up in costumes. On the Halloween day, children dress up in costumes, different costumes. එක එක විදිහේ ඇඳුම් වලින්. මගේ පුතාලා අහලා තියෙනව නේද විකට ඇඳුම් තරඟය කියලා? ඔන්න සිංහල අවුරුදු කාලෙට එහෙම කරනවා. අපි එක එක්කෙනා විදිහට එක එක දේවල් වලින් සැරසිලා නේද? පුතාලා අහලා තියෙනවා විකට ඇඳුම් තරගෙන. So they when they celebrate the Halloween, they dress up in different costumes. And because it's a fun day for the children, they dress up in costumes and they celebrate and have fun. They go from door to door asking for treat. They go from door to door asking for treat. Now in those countries, in the countries where they celebrate Halloween, they wear different costumes and they dress up. It's most of the time they wear weird costumes. ටිකක් අමුතු විදිය costumes තමයි Halloween වලට අඳින්නේ. ඉතින් they dress up in those different costumes. They go from door to door. එක එක්කෙනාගේ ගෙවල් වලට ගිහිල්ලා treat එකක්. ඒ කියන්නේ සතුටින් ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒක සමරනවා. එක එක පුංචි treats ඉල්ලලා එක එක ගෙවල් වල ඉන්න පුංචි ළමයි එකතු කරගෙන ඒගොල්ලෝ මේක celebrate කරනවා. Right? So we celebrate Halloween on the 31st of October. It's a fun holiday for children. On that day, children dress up in costumes. They go from door to door asking for treats. So now it is all about what is the festival that we are talking now, children? Halloween, that's right. Halloween. Now you had this picture in your book, and remember at the end of the lesson we are going to read and find which picture matches with the description. Now let's see how people celebrate Halloween around the world. Let's see. Halloween celebrations around the world. Now, we do not have any Halloween celebrations in Sri Lanka, but this is how they celebrate Halloween all over the world. Children dress up in costumes. I told you, children dress up, and then now normally children don't dress up like this, but they dress up as witches, and they come up in different costumes with different face makeups, face paintings, and they look very different. Sometimes you can't even recognize them. පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා ඒ රටවල් වල එක විදිහේ කොස්ටියුම්ස් අඳිනවා. මෙන්න මේ විදිහට මූණවල් වල එක විදිහට පේන්ට් කරලා එක කලර්ස් මූණේ ගාලා නේද, ෆේස් පේන්ටින්ග්ස් කරලා මෙන්න මේ විදිහට තමයි ඒ රටවල් වල කොස්ටියුම්ස් මේ හැලෝවීන් එකට මේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා අඳින්නේ. Now children, different types of people live all over around the world. So they have their different beliefs. අපේ ලෝකේ විවිධ විදිහේ මිනිස්සු ඉන්නවනේ පුතේ. එතකොට ඒගොල්ලොන්ගේ විවිධාකාරයි ඒගොල්ලොන් අදහන දේවල්, ඒගොල්ලෝ සෙලිබ්‍රේට් කරන දේවල්. ඉතින් මේ හැලෝවීන් එකත් එන්නේ ඒ වගේ සමහර මිනිස්සු සෙලිබ්‍රේට් කරන අමුතු විදිහේ ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකක් තමයි. So they dress up in different costumes like this. But because these are little children, they look very beautiful in any costume that they wear. So you can see these little children, they have their costumes and they are enjoying the Halloween. Then roads and houses are decorated according to the Halloween theme. The roads and the houses, the doorsteps are decorated. Now can you see on their streets they have, mostly it's a big pumpkin. They peel out the pumpkin and they take all the seeds out, and then they cut it like this into a face like this. Can you see? It's the pumpkins most of the time. ඒගොල්ලෝ ගන්න පුතේ මේ වට්ටක්ක ගෙඩි අරගෙන ඒවවල ඇතුලේ තියෙන ඇට අයින් කරලා මෙන්න මේ වගේ මූණක් වගේ කපලා අරගෙන තමයි මේ decorations වලට ගන්නේ Halloween වලට. It's a symbol. Can you see even here? Can you see the decorations? They are all with the pumpkins all over their streets. They dress up and the streets are decorated using pumpkins, and that symbolizes the celebrations all over of Halloween. Can you see? This is how those countries look like during the Halloween time. And then as they said, they go from door to door asking for treats. There are Halloween goodies are made. Different types of sweets for Halloween. Can you see? They all look very mouth-watering and very tasty. Looks yummy, right? Isn't that so? What I say is true, no children? Can you see? All these little fruits cut out into different shapes. Look at the strawberries. They also have been decorated with chocolates and different types of little chocolates and stuff are being put here. Can you see? These are the Halloween goodies. They match with the Halloween theme. So that is how they enjoy Halloween in other countries. But unfortunately or fortunately, we don't have Halloween here in Sri Lanka. We do not celebrate, but this is a celebration which happens in other countries, because we are talking about celebrations around the world. අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේනේ අනිත් රටවල් වලත් කොහොමද සෙලිබ්‍රේට් කරන්න කියලා දේවල්. අපි නොදන්න ෆෙස්ටිවල්ස් අනිත් රටවල් වල තියෙනවා නේද පුතේ? ඉතින් මේ හැලෝවීන් එකත් අපිට ලංකාවේ වැඩි අපි දන්නේ නැති වුණාට එතකොට අනිත් රටවල් වල ඒගොල්ලෝ හැලෝවීන් කියලා ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකක් සමරනවා. So this is how they celebrate Halloween. What is that name, children? It's a word that is new to you. It is Halloween. Halloween. පුතාලා දුවලා කියලා ඉගෙන ගන්න මේ words. Now the pictures are in your book. Okay, now this is how they celebrate Halloween. What else have we got to learn? We spoke about the Chinese Lantern Festival. We spoke about the May Day, and now we are talking about the Halloween. We have another 2 more pictures to talk about. Let's move forward and see. Come. celebrating the dawn of the new year. Celebrating the dawn of the new year. මොකද්ද පුතේ? දැන් new year කියනකොට මගේ පුතාලා දන්නවා අලුත් අවුරුද්ද. නේද? Celebrating the dawn of the new year. අලුත් අවුරුදු උදාව. Dawn of the new year කියලා කියන්නේ අලුත් අවුරුද්ද උදා වෙනවා. People all over the world celebrate it on the 1st of January. That's right. On the 1st of January. අපි අලුත් අවුරුද්ද උදා වෙනවා කියලා මුළු ලෝකෙම ඉන්න අය කවදටද පුතේ celebrate කරන්නේ? January 1 January 1st. In Sri Lanka, we have a separate Sinhala and Tamil New Year. We celebrate that New Year in the month of April. But all over the world, the New Year is being celebrated on the 1st of January. January 1 තමයි අපි හැමෝම අලුතෙන්ම අවුරුද්දක් ලබනවා. නේද පුතේ? There are 12 months for a year. So January is the first month of the year. අවුරුද්දට මාස 12ක් තියෙනවානේ පුතේ. දැන් පුතාලා දුවලා ඒක ටීචර්ත් එක්ක ඉගෙන ගත්තා. Can you remember? We learned the 12 months of the year. So the first month is January. The year begins with the on the 1st of January, the year begins. So all over the world, the people celebrate the dawn of the new year on the 1st of January. January 1 තමයි මුළු ලෝකෙම සමස්තයක් විදියට පුතේ අලුත් අවුරුද්දක් ලැබුවා කියලා celebrate කරන්නේ. At midnight, there are fireworks in all over the world. At midnight, ඒ කියන්නේ පළවෙනිදා අලුතෙන් ලබනකොට අපි රෑ 12ටනේ අලුත් දවසක් ලබන්නේ අනිත් අලුත් දවස. එතකොට අපි December 31st, December 31 වෙනිදා රෑට ජනවාරි 1 වෙනිදා ලබනකොට මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ පුතේ? At midnight there are fireworks. Fireworks කියන්නේ මොනවද? ලස්සන මල් වෙඩි. අලුතෙන් ලස්සන මල් වෙඩි පත්තු කරලා තමයි මේ අලුත් අවුරුද්ද ලෝකේ ඉන්න අනිත් හැමෝම අලුත් අවුරුද්ද පිළිගන්නේ. So all over the world, in every country, most of the countries have beautiful fireworks to celebrate the dawn of the new year. They have fireworks because when those fireworks takes place, then we know that it is the new year, that the new year has arrived. දැන් අපි ලංකාවෙත් පුතේ රතිඤ්ඤා පත්තු කරනවානේ crackers නේද? එතකොට අපි දන්නවා ඕන අලුත් අවුරුදු නැකත උදා වෙලා නේද? අලුත් අවුරුද්දක් ලබලා කියලා අපි දන්නේ එතකොට. So to celebrate the new year at midnight, there are fireworks, beautiful fireworks. Then what happens? We wish our friends and family a happy new year. අපි හැමෝම wish කරනවා නේද පුතේ? අපේ friends ලාට, අපේ family එකේ ඉන්න අයට අපි කොහොමද happy new year කියලා wish කරන්නේ? අපි ගිහිල්ලා ඒගොල්ලන්ව ආදරෙන් බදාගෙන නැත්නම් අපි අතට අත දීලා නේද? Happy new year. I wish you a very happy new year. එහෙම නේද wish කරන්නේ මගේ පුතාලා? Now you also have to go and wish your teachers and your friends on the first day of the year. When you go to school, මගේ පුතාලා ජනවාරි මාසේ ඉස්කෝලේට යනවනේ. ඒ ගියාම කොහොමද wish කරන්නේ? I wish you a very happy new year කියලා shake hand කරලා අපි අතට අත දෙනවට කොහොම මොනවද කියන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින්? shake hand කරනවා. එතකොට අපි එහෙම තමයි අලුත් අවුරුද්දක් ලැබුවාම අපි අනිත් අයට wish කරන්නේ නේද පුතේ? අපි හරි සතුටුයිනේ අලුත් අවුරුද්දකට අපි ගියා. එක අවුරුද්දක් අපි ඉවර කෙරුවා and we have come to a brand new year. So there are lots of things to be done in the new year, lots of hopes and lots of dreams, and we face our new year with a very happy heart, with a happy face. So we wish our family and friends a happy new year. So on when do we celebrate the dawn of the new year? People all over the world celebrate it on the 1st of January. At midnight, there are fireworks. We wish our friends and family a happy new year, right? So now this is how people all over the world celebrate the new year, right? New year celebrations around the world. Now, as I told you, in the midnight to celebrate the new year, to welcome the new year, there are fireworks. මෙන්න මෙහෙමයි පුතේ fireworks තියෙන්නේ. ලස්සනට මල් වෙඩි එනවා නේද? ලස්සන පාට මගේ පුතාලා දැකලා තියෙනවනේ. So the fireworks are very beautiful at night only. During the daytime when we have fireworks we can't see. නේද පුතේ? දවල්ට අපිට මේ වගේ මල් වෙඩි දැම්මට ලස්සනට පේන්නේ නැහනේ. When it is dark in the night only we can see the beauty of the fireworks. So they have fireworks all over the place to celebrate and welcome the new year. Then what do you do? As I told you, we wish our family and friends. Can you see these two little boys? They are hugging each other and they are wishing each other a happy new year. සුබ අවුරුද්දක් වේවා කියනවා නේද මගේ පුතාලා. So they say, I wish you a very happy new year, and they hug and they wish everybody a happy new year. Then at the same time, what do? We exchange gifts as well. All over the world, when the new year time comes, on the 1st of January, sometimes you receive gifts like this. You exchange gifts with each other. Maybe you give a gift to your friend and your friend gives a gift to you. And it's a happy time. Can you see how how happy these people are? They are happy, they have gifts, everyone has a gift. So it's a time of celebration to start the new year. And then we make sweetmeats as well. අවුරුද්ද ලබනකොට මොනවද පුතේ අපි කිරිබත් හදනවා නේද? We make milk rice, then we make kesari, and we have our sweetmeats like kaung, cookies and all that to welcome the new year. මොකද අලුත් අවුරුද්දක් කියලා කියන්නේ හැමදේම අලුත් වෙනවනේ. At the dawn of the new year, everything is so refreshing and everything is new. So to start the new year, to begin the new year, what do? In Sri Lanka, of course, we will have a beautiful breakfast table like this, with all the delicious goodies and sweet meats and milk rice and everything. And then we light a lamp as well, right? To say that it's a beautiful and a very elegant, a very happy and prosperous new year. So we have all the sweet meats as well. And then at the same time, what do to celebrate the new year, to welcome the new year? We do religious observances. What do? We do religious observances. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? අපි යනවා නේද පන්සලට යනවා. මගේ බෞද්ධ දුවලා පුතාලා පන්සලට ගිහිල්ලා, එතකොට මගේ කතෝලික දුවලා පුතාලා පල්ලියට, මගේ මුස්ලිම් දුවලා පුතාලත් යනවා මුස්ලිම් පල්ලියට, එතකොට මගේ හින්දු දුවලා පුතාලා ඕගොල්ලෝ කෝවිලට යනවා නේද පුතේ? You all go to the kovil, then Muslim children go to the mosque, then the temple and the church. And what do? We ask for blessings from whatever religions that we belong to. We go on the first day of the year, on the 1st of January, as we celebrate, as we say a happy new year to everybody, we have to go to the temple or the church, the mosque or the kovil, and we have to ask God for blessings. We have to pray and ask to bless the new year. අලුත් අවුරුද්දට අපි ආශිර්වාද ඉල්ලනවා. අපිට අලුත් අවුරුද්ද සුබ වෙන්න කියලා, අපි කරන දේවල් හරියන්න කියලා නේද පුතේ? That is why we do our religious observances. අපි ආගමික වතාවත් කරනවා. Religious observances කියන්නේ ආගමික වතාවත්. So we all belong to a religion, and whatever religion we belong to, we have to go and pray and ask God for blessings for the new year. So this is how we celebrate New Year. The dawn of the new year, we welcome the new year like this all over the world. Okay, right. So this is how we celebrate the new year. This is how we welcome the new year, because this celebration happens all over the world. හැම රටේම අලුත් අවුරුද්ද පිළිගන්න මෙන්න මේ විදියට celebrations තියනවා පුතේ. Not only in Sri Lanka, not only in China, not only in any other country, but all over the world. All the countries do have celebrations to welcome the new year like this. Now we have come to our last celebration. Let's see what it is. Now this is Independence Day. Now I hope you can remember, out of the 5 pictures that we had in our pupils book, we had a national flag, a Sri Lankan flag. අපේ flag එක තියෙන picture එකක් පුතාලට තිබ්බ නේද මේ lesson 7 එකේ pupils book එකේ? Right. Now here, this is what we celebrate as a nation. As Sri Lankans, we celebrate the Independence Day, our national day, which is a national celebration. අපේ ජාතික උත්සවයක් පුතේ. So this is a national festival. We celebrate it as a country, as a nation. We have to celebrate the independence of our country. අපේ රටට නිදහස ලැබිච්ච දිනය. මගේ දුවලා පුතාලා කියනව නේද? නිදහස් දිනය. අපි නිදහස් උත්සවයක් තියෙනවා. නිදහස් උත්සවයක් කියලා නේද පුතේ අපි කියන්නේ. So it's a festival. It's a time to celebrate. What do we celebrate on the Independence Day? Let's see. We celebrate independence on 4th of February. We celebrate Independence Day on 4th of February. කවදාද පුතේ අපි නිදහස් දිනේ සමරන්නේ? පෙබරවාරි 4 වෙනිදා. 4th of February, we celebrate the Independence Day of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka gained independence on this day. Sri Lanka gained independence on this day. Sri Lanka gained independence කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? Gained කියලා කියන්නේ ලබා ගත්තේ. අපි නිදහස ලබා ගත්තේ පෙබරවාරි 4 වෙනිදා. පෙබරවාරි 4 වෙනිදා තමයි අපිට නිදහස ලැබුණේ. It's a national holiday. It's a national holiday. Public holiday කියලා දැන් අපි වචනයක් ඇහුවා. National holiday. It's a national holiday. අපිට ජාතික නිවාඩු දිනයක් ඒක. ජාතික නිවාඩු දිනයක්. කවුරුත් වැඩ කරන්නේ නෑ එදාට. Everybody celebrates independence and it's a public holiday as well as a national holiday. Nobody works on that day because it's a very important day to us as Sri Lankans. We celebrate the independence of our country. අපේ රට නිදහස් වුණා. අපේ රට නිදහස් රටක් වෙච්ච එක අපි හැමෝම celebrate කරන්න ඕනේ නේද පුතේ? So when did we gain our independence? On the 4th of February and it's a national holiday. People celebrate it all over the country. Now in Sri Lanka we celebrate our independence. නේද පුතේ? අපේ රටට වගේම නිදහස ලැබිච්ච තව රටවල් තියෙනවා. Now we are talking about the Independence Day of our country, Sri Lanka. So people celebrate it all over the country. In our country, everywhere, almost every place, in every city, every town, we celebrate the Independence Day on the 4th of February. There are ceremonies, dances, parades and cultural events. There are ceremonies, dances, parades and cultural events. විවිධ වර්ගයේ නැටුම් තියෙනවා, විවිධ වර්ගයේ සැමරුම් තියෙනවා. ceremonies කියලා කියන්නේ අපි සමරනවා. සැමරීමේ උත්සව තියෙනවා. Then we have dances. එක එක වර්ගයේ නැටුම් අපිට තියෙනවා ඒ දවසට විවිධ උත්සව. Then we have parades. ඒ කියන්නේ පුතේ අපිට පෙළපාලි තියෙනවා නේද? නිදහස් දිනෙට තියෙනවානේ අපිට නිදහස් උත්සවය අපි ටීවී එකෙත් බලන්නේ. We watch the national day program in the morning and then we have our cultural events. Cultural events සංස්කෘතික උත්සවත් අපි නිදහස් දිනේදී සමරනවා. So we celebrate Independence Day on the 4th of February. Sri Lanka gained independence on this day. It's a national holiday. And then people celebrate it all over the country. And there are parades and dances, cultural events, and there are ceremonies as well to celebrate the Independence Day. Now, actually, our national flag is given a very special place on this particular day, Independence Day. And this is how we celebrate our independence in Sri Lanka. Let's have a look at this. Independence Day celebrations. Right? Now, I hope most of you have seen these celebrations on television because most of us can't go to Colombo because this Independence Day celebrations happens mainly in Colombo. So, most of us can't go there. So, we watch it from the television. We listen to all the speeches. Our president speaks on that day and we watch all those things from the TV. නේද පුතේ? අපිට කොළඹට යන්න බෑනේ. කොළඹනේ ඒ උත්සව තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් අපි ගෙදර ඉඳලා TV එකෙන් නිදහස් දිනේ සමරන හැටි අපි බලනවා නේද? Now these are the special things that happens on the Independence Day. What do we do? Hoist the national flag. hoist the national flag. මොකද්ද පුතේ hoist the national flag කියලා කියන්නේ? ජාතික කොඩිය අපි ඔසවනවා එදාට. hoisting the national flag. ජාතික දජය, ජාතික කොඩිය මෙන්න මේ විදියට අපි එදාට මේ විදියට ජාතික කොඩිය ඔසවලා අපි නිදහස් දිනය සමරනවා. We celebrate our Independence Day by hoisting the national flag. Then the tri-forces go on parade. The tri-forces. අපේ රටේ ඉන්නවනේ පුතේ ආරක්ෂක හමුදාවල් තුනක් නේද? We have the army, then the navy and the air force. So the tri-forces, they have parades like this. And they are so majestic, so beautiful, so prim and proper the way they walk, the way they parade. Can you see? Even when you look at this picture, you can see how they go on parade on the Independence Day. So all the tri-forces and the police, they get together and they go on parades like this. Then we commemorate our national heroes. We commemorate our national heroes. මොකද්ද පුතේ commemorate කියලා කියන්නේ? Commemorate our national heroes. අපේ ජාතික වීරවරයෝ අපි සමරනවා. අපි ජාතික වීරවරයෝ මතක් කරනවා එදාට. නේද? We commemorate all the national heroes who fought for the freedom of our country. අපේ රට නිදහස් කරගන්න. We were under the British and the Portuguese and Dutch. So අපිව ඉංග්‍රීසි ලන්දේසි පෘතුගීසි කියන ජාතීන් අපිව යටත් කරගෙන හිටියනේ පුතේ. එතකොට these are the heroes who fought for our country. They gave their lives for the independence of our country, to free our country from the nations who were ruling our country. So we commemorate all those heroes. අපි නිදහස් දිනය දවසේ අපි කතා කරනවා මේ ජාතික වීරවරයෝ ගැන අපි ඒගොල්ලන්ව සමරනවා එදාට. So we on the celebrations, on the day that we celebrate and on the day we have the celebrations for independence, we think of all those national heroes. Then there are cultural parades and dances. As it said, we have the cultural parades and dances. මගේ දුවලා පුතාලට පේනව නේද? මේ බලන්න cultural parades කියලා කියන්නේ අපේ සංස්කෘතික අංග. They go on parade as the way the tri-forces and the police, the way they have their parades. Even the cultural dancers, they also go on parade on the roads and they celebrate the independence. So we have the hoisting of the national flag, then the tri-forces go on parade, then we commemorate our national heroes, and then we have cultural shows and dances and parades. So that is to celebrate our independence. So independence is a very, very important event and celebration that we celebrate in our country. Right? It's a very important day, the 4th of February, the day that we gained independence. As Sri Lankans, we celebrate it in a very special way. So now we spoke about all 5 pictures that was in your pupils book. We spoke about the Chinese Lantern Festival. We spoke about the May Day. We spoke about the Halloween. We spoke about the dawn of the new year. And now we spoke about the Independence Day. Now it's time for us to do our little activity. As I told you, now we are going to go to our pupils book and listen to what the teacher says, and you're going to choose the pictures. Let's go to our pupils book and turn to this page. Now we have our listening activity. Now I hope you can remember these are the pictures that you had in your pupils book, lesson number 7. Okay, now look at number 1 picture. Look at the first picture. Can you recognize what this festival is? Yes, I hope so. Look at the second one. Okay, then the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one. Okay, we have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now I'm going to read out to you a little description about one of these pictures, and we have to select which picture matches the description. Right. Okay. Listen very, very carefully. We are going to number our description. First one. This is a Chinese festival. It marks the end of the Chinese New Year. On this day, children go out and carry paper lanterns. They solve riddles on lanterns. Now I want you to look at the pictures once again. What is the picture that matches with that description? Picture number 1, number 2, number 3, 4 or 5. අපේ Chinese Lantern Festival එක කිව්වේ පුතේ. කෝකද අපේ picture number එක? It is the picture number 3. So our picture number 3 matches the first description. It is all about the Chinese Lantern Festival and the picture is number 3. Next one. Now listen carefully. People celebrate it on 1st of May. People celebrate it on 1st of May. Now you have to be very careful because we spoke about something that we celebrate on the 1st of January. Then we spoke about something that we celebrate on the 4th of February. Okay, now this is 1st of May. People celebrate it on 1st of May. It's a public holiday. It's a celebration of the working people. There are celebrations in many countries. There are celebrations in many countries. What is the picture? Is it picture number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 or number 5? That's right. It is number 5. I told you this is the red color flag with the symbol of the working people and it has to match our description number 2 and the picture is number 5. Okay. The working people are being celebrated on the 1st of May. We say May Day. Okay. Now the next one. We celebrate Halloween on 31st of October. It's a fun holiday for children. On that day, children dress up in costumes. They go from door to door asking for treats. Now it's time for us to find the picture. Which number is the Halloween picture, children? That's right. It's number 1. Can you see all the pumpkins? They have been decorated nicely. So the picture is number 1. So our description matches with picture number 1. Next one. People all over the world celebrate it on the 1st of January. People all over the world celebrate it on the 1st of January. At midnight, there are fireworks. We wish our friends and family a happy new year. What is the picture? Let's have a look at the pictures. Is it picture number 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5? It is picture number 4. Happy New Year. It says Happy New Year and then that description matches with picture number 4. Okay, right. Then the last one. We celebrate Independence Day on 4th of February. Sri Lanka gained independence on this day. It's a national holiday. People celebrate it all over the country. There are ceremonies, dances, parades and cultural events. What is the picture? It is picture number 2. That's right. Independence Day. Our national flag is over here. What is the picture? It is the picture number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our description for Independence Day matches with the picture number 2. So the final one goes with number 2. So let's take a look at our pictures once again. Picture number 1 is Halloween. Picture number 2 Independence Day. Picture number 3, Chinese Lantern Festival. Picture number 4, Happy New Year. It's the New Year, dawn of the New Year. Last picture, it's the May Day, right? So I hope you can remember. Number 1, Halloween. Number 2, Independence Day. Number 3, Lantern Festival. Number 4, it's the New Year. And number 5 is the May Day. It's the Working People's Day. Right, so now we have completed our pupils book. Now I want you to take your workbook very quickly, and we have another interesting activity to do. Come, let's go and see what it is all about. Quickly turn to your workbook, and it is in this page. Workbook. Right, now it's the workbook activity that we have to do. Find and color the words. There are 10 words. There are 10 words for us to find from our word puzzle here. Now, first we will have 5 words in this, and then we will move on to our next slide and we will find the other 5. අපි ඉස්සල මේ මෙතනින් වචන 5ක් තෝරගමු. අපි ඊළඟ slide එකෙන් ඉතුරු වචන 5 තෝරගමු. So find and color. Right? Now, these words are related with our unit, that is the happiness and the celebrations. අපි කතා කරන්නේ let's celebrate කියලානේ පුතේ. එතකොට අපිට තියෙනවා මෙතන තියෙන words අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත lesson එකත් එක්ක match වෙන words තමයි අපි හොයන්න ඕනේ. Now, these words are related to celebrations and the happiness and the times that we are happy and that we celebrate the festivals. So, they are related. So, we have to find words like that, and we will color them, and then we will write them on the lines like this. We will find the words and write. First, we will try to find the words and color, and then I will write them one by one on the lines. Okay. Now, I can see a beautiful word here, and that is what you all like. Play. P-L-A-Y. Play. So we will write that word now very quickly. Play. අපි දැන් play කියන word එක හෙව්වා. අපි ඒක ඉස්සෙල්ලාම ලියමු. Now you must, in your workbook, you have to do it. I will do it like this, and it's easy for you to find the words and then write. Okay, then I can see another word here, and that is balloon. B-A-L-L-O-O-N. Balloon. Right, so now we'll write the word balloon. B-A-L-L-O-O-N. Balloon. Right. Let's see what else we can find. Right. Now I'm going to find another word from here. That is happy. We are happy when we have celebrations. H-A-P-P. Y. Happy. Now we will write that quickly. We will write the word happy. H-A-P-P-Y. ඔන්න මගේ දුවලා පුතාලට දැන් ලේසි. ටීචර් මෙහෙම කරපුවාම පුතාලගේ පොතේ මේ words හොයාගන්න මගේ පුතාලට දැන් ලේසි. Right. අපි තව word එකක් හොයමු. Let's find another word. I have another word over here. Game. G-A-M-E. Game. We will write it here. Okay. G-A-M-E. Game. G-A-M-E. Now we found the words play, balloon, happy, and game. What else can we find? අපි බලමු තවත් word එකක් හොයාගන්න. මගේ පුතාලට පේනවද තව මොනවත් words මෙතන තියෙනවා? Yes, I found another word over here, and that is F-U-N, fun. Okay, right. So we will color F, U, and N. Now we have our word and we can write it on the line. We have to find 10 words, and out of the 10 words, we have first found 5 words, that is play, balloon, happy, game, and our last word is fun. F-U-N, fun. We have play, balloon, happy, game, and fun. So now let's move on to our next set of words in our next slide. Come. We will find our next set of words from here. Right now I'm going to take another beautiful color from here and we will color the other words. Right. Now what can you see? What are the other words that we can find? I see a word here, ball. B-A-L-L, ball. Now inside the word balloon, we have found a word ball. And now it's time for us to write that word, ball. B-A-L-L, ball. Right, now we have to find another word. Let's see, what are the other words that we have here? We have the word friends. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. Right. We found the word friends. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. Friends. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. What are the other words that you can see here? We have the word enjoy. We have the word enjoy. Can you see? E-N-J-O-Y. Right, so now we have the word enjoy. So now we are going to write that. Enjoy. Okay, right. How do we write the word enjoy? E-N-J-O-Y. Enjoy. Right, now it's time for us to find. We have another 2 more words to find. We'll see what else we are going to write. We can write the word toy. That is over here, toy. T-O-Y, toy. We will write it here, T-O-Y. It's a very easy word. Now we have all together 1, 2, 3, 4 words. We will write the word toy. T-O-Y, toy. Right. Now we have to find another 1 more word. What else can we write? We have the word song over here. So let's color the word S-O-N-G, song, and we are going to write it on the blank line. S-O-N-G. Now we have completed 5 words, and when we write the word song, S-O-N-G, our activity is done. Okay? S-O-N-G. Now what are the 5 words we found here? Can you see? T-O-Y, toy. We have that written over here. Then we have the word B-A-L-L. That is ball. Ball. B-A-L-L. Can you see? Ball. Then we have the word friends. Where is that word? F-R-I-E-N-D-S. Friends. Then we have the word enjoy. Enjoy. E-N-J-O-Y. Enjoy. Then we had the word toy, T-O-Y, and we have the word song, S-O-N-G. So now with this, we have come to the end of our lesson. Lesson number 7. Now in our lesson today, lesson number 7, we spoke about celebrations around the world. And I hope you can remember We spoke about the Lantern Festival, which is in China. Then we spoke about the working people, May Day. And then we spoke about Halloween. And then we spoke about the dawn of the new year, the Happy New Year. And then we spoke about our Independence Day. So we spoke about the celebrations which happens all over the world as well as in our country. So now we have come to the end of our lesson. So I think you learned a lot about festivals, and our unit number 4, let's celebrate. So now we have been celebrating for a long time. So now you have completed your workbook activities. So now it's time for me to go, and I will come back very soon with my next lesson. That is our last lesson for unit number 4. Until then, bye.